Hi everybody, it's Ayla. I just wanted to make this video for anybody who is going through depression, because I know I've been talking to a lot of people who are going through it right now, who struggle with it, and maybe just going through a bout of depression, and I just kind of wanted to speak to you for a little bit because I've gone through it myself, and I know how it feels. It's dark. It's like you're suffocating. You can't breathe, and everywhere you turn, it's just like one thing right after another, and you don't get a break. And it's like all these negative thoughts come into your mind, and you just can't seem to push them out. And so you start entertaining them, and of course it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and then it becomes so big you can't handle it, and you wonder why you're still here and why God wouldn't just take you sooner. That's how I felt. Now, you might be feeling differently, but personally, depression is, it makes it so you don't want to do anything. You just want to close up and curl up and just hide for the rest of your life until you die. And praying that day comes soon, because it's unbearable. It's not, a lot of people will tell you, hey, it's all in your head. Just do this, just do that, just get over it. It's not that easy, and you know it, and I know that. And I wanted you to know that I understand it, and no, it's not that easy, and you can't push it out of your head. It's mental health and anything that goes on in your mind, it's not easy just to push back. In fact, it's pretty near impossible. So I kind of wanted to give you some tips on what I do. When I start feeling depressed, the first things that come into my mind is, oh, you're not good enough. Oh, so-and-so doesn't like you because. Just, negative thoughts about you as a person. Now, I kind of want to give you maybe a little bit of insight, maybe a different look on things, but have you ever thought maybe those thoughts aren't really yours? I mean, I know those thoughts are in your head, but I don't know about you, but I believe in more than just us. And I do believe that, there are things out there and powers beyond our understanding. I mean, I don't even understand it. That just hate you. Just attack your mind. Put thoughts in there that don't belong. They're definitely not true. I mean, if you believe the thoughts that you're worthless, you can't do anything right, that you'll never amount to anything, I mean, whether you've been told that or not, it's not true. All it is lies. So why entertain them? I mean, I know it's hard. It's not as easy as I'm making it sound. It's not, and I know that. But what I do is the first time, and right off from the beginning, as soon as it comes into my mind, I shut it down with 2 positive things. Because if you don't counteract it with something positive, something worse is going to come into your mind, and you're going to feel even worse about yourself. And I don't want that for you guys, because I mean, I love you guys. Okay? I really do love you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys have so much value. You have no idea how much I cherish your friendship. I mean, even if we don't talk much, even if we've never met in person, I mean, I cherish your friendship. You have so much value, and I don't want you to have to entertain those thoughts that just are not true. Because it's going to bring you down, and it's going to make you even more depressed. I know that because this is what I've done. I've done it my whole life. And I don't want you to have to do that. It's taken me 25 years to realize this, that maybe these thoughts are not mine, and that if they're not mine, I don't have to own them. I mean, they feel like yours, and they seem true, especially when you play it in your head and all these examples, and, even, have you ever thought that maybe those examples that you're coming up in your mind of why it's true is not really true. For instance, I used to think that everybody disliked me because I don't know, I wasn't enough. I was never enough. I could never do enough. I could never be enough. I was never skinny enough. I was never XYZ pretty enough. I mean, whatever. And it's not true. And it's not true for you either. And, I mean, I'm not perfect. I still struggle with it, and trust me, I get discouraged. I get depressed. I get anxious. But you know what? I do everything I can to push out of it. What I've been really doing is listening to a lot of personal development. And no, I'm not asking you to love yourself and think so highly of yourself and get prideful, because that will be the death of you. It really will. I mean, it may not seem like it at first, but it will. All I'm asking is just to push those thoughts out of your mind and replace it with 2 positive thoughts. I guess I'll give you an example from my personal life. Sometimes I'll feel like in a workplace that I don't know what I'm doing, even though I do, that I don't know what I'm doing. And because of that, my higher-ups don't like me, and I can risk losing my job. Well, that's not true. But what I do is I counteract it with, hey, I do know what I'm doing. I mean, I work at the UPS store, so I pack and I ship all the time. And I do know what I'm doing. Sometimes I can look at what the customer's brought in, and I know what box it's going to go into. And if it's perfectly. I mean, I know what I'm doing. I know how to answer customers' questions. I'm growing every day. I'm learning. I'm becoming confident. I'm becoming a leader. Not necessarily a manager, but a leader. Because a leader is somebody who's gone through it and is going through it and is willing to say, hey, don't look at me. I'm not perfect. But look, I found a way that works. Come here, let's do this together. And that's what I'm asking of you. I want to do this together with you. So please, 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 if you're going through depression, let me help you. I'm not perfect. I don't know all the answers. But I've been through a lot. And I've gone through a lot. I love being a homebody. So I'm always at home, you know, sometimes even alone. And, I mean, when you're alone, that's the prime time for those negative thoughts to come into your life. I mean, that's just the way it is. And so I don't want you to do this alone. I don't want you to feel like you're alone, because you're not. I'm here for you. I mean, anytime you need me, shoot me a message. I will answer you, and I promise you that. And if I don't, I give you permission to blow up my Facebook, including my timeline, because I want to help you, because you are worth it. Your friendship is worth it to me. And I don't want to see you go through something alone when there's someone out there like me who has gone through it and is willing to help you go through it. And I'm not going to judge you. I don't care what you've done. I don't care what people say about you. That doesn't matter, because I know that you have so much value, and I want to help you see that, and I want to help you get through. I don't care how long you've been suffering. I can help you, and I want to help you. So I hope this video has encouraged you, maybe give you a little pointers, because we're all in this together, you guys. We can't do this alone. We weren't meant to. Alright? I love you guys. I hope to hear from you soon.